Hi everyone, Al the Psych here. I have a quick video for you today for informational purposes only that I have entitled Emotional Memory Accuracy. And I've taken the information that I'm presenting from the book The Myth of Repressed Memory by Elizabeth Loftus from 1994. Okay. Now, you may have heard that memory is more accurate when the event remembered is an emotional event. I think, emotional memory or flashbulb memory. However, there is plenty of information available that also questions this belief. I'm going to read something from the book. Okay. The book, The Myth of Repressed Memory by Elizabeth Loftus. And to give you context, she was testifying as an expert witness. Okay, so here's what I've taken. Okay. I told the jury about a series of experiments I conducted featuring a shocking film simulation of a robbery. At the end of the short film, a child is shot in the face. Subjects who watched the film with a shocking ending were able to recall details with significantly less accuracy than subjects who watched a similar film without the violent ending. Okay, interesting. Okay, and I was doing some reading on the side, and apparently sometimes the emotional memories, maybe you can kind of zero in on one event real well, but maybe some of the external peripheral memories don't go so well. Okay, now, the author mentions that distortions of memory can occur in the acquisition stage of memory when an event occurs and information is laid down in the memory system. In addition, post-event information can become incorporated into memory and contaminate, supplement, or distort the original memory. Okay, so things that you hear or see later on can actually kind of contaminate your memory for what you've seen, what you remembered. Okay. Later in the book, psychotherapist Michael Yapko is referenced, and according to him, memory is a reconstructive process in which new details can be added to old images or old ideas, changing the quality of the memory. And you think about it, that that's what you're doing as a therapist, changing the quality of the memory. The client says, this is what happens to me, this hurt, this was painful, and you add in new perspectives, new ideas, new frames that alter the entire representation of the memory. So from a therapeutic perspective, I'm thinking reframing here. That's what we would do in therapy if we are going to go back. And you don't have to, but necessarily, but if you are going back, of what happened in some sort of traumatic event or something like that, you may be reframing, getting a different perspective on it, so you're going to be able to deal with it better. Now, here's an interesting point about flashbulb memories. The memory accuracy degrades over time. However, the individual's belief and vividness of the memory stays strong, even though the accuracy has declined. Okay, so I may report the vividness of an emotional memory, but I can be way off in terms of accuracy. It's not like I'm lying. I mean, I firmly believe this. This is what I'm remembering. Okay. And then just as a side note, the book was fascinating to me, and it's an easy read. But it's not necessarily something that you would want to read if you're not into certain topics. It delves into repressed memory and false memories and allegations of sexual abuse. Okay, so you'd have to kind of make your determination as to whether you'd be able to tolerate that or not. But interesting book from my perspective, and that is it. Thanks.